I think this is the perfect place to talk about something that I rediscovered today.
The radio?
I remembered a particular episode of Ghost Rider, the 90s PBS show. I remembered that they had like a Chucky doll episode that had like slime. And I remember being horrified by it as a kid. And then I was like, I was talking about Ghost Rider today, and I was like, why did a show on PBS about like using reading and writing skills for like young detectives have a cursed doll slime episode? Surely I'm misremembering this.
I need to look this up.
Surely it can't be possible. And then in a meeting today, guess who was right? I think it's like Ghost Rider. Let me get there. I think it's like Gooey Gus. Yeah. Look I want you guys to click on the Gooey Gus Ghost Rider wiki thing and go scroll to the bottom and look at the GIFs. This thing is terrifying. It's horrifying. He's got like his powers like bind kids and like slime and like kidnap them.
I'm watching the GIFs. Oh my god.
It's horrific. He looks like a rejected like Power Rangers villain because he's too scary for Power Rangers. And he was on PBS.
That's what your tax dollars are paying for.
You gotta teach them kids.
So I fell down a fucking rabbit hole in this. So he was a cursed doll. In my head, I remembered it being like Chucky. And I know why now. It's because the eyes and the teeth are like the same. And I was like, but like, what happens is that he kidnaps half the cast of Ghost Rider over a 4-episode arc. 4 episodes they dedicated to Gooey Gus. And then as he's like, and I think at the end of the 3rd episode, they like pour boiling water on him and it makes him grow to 7 feet tall and he's just a human now.
That right now.
He just becomes
Power Rangers, Sentai Rangers.
Yeah,
bullshit.
he just becomes like human size, and that he's so much worse because it's so uncanny valley. Because it's complete like 60 FPS like shot because it's so low budget, but he looks too fluid in movement. Like I hate it, and I was like, I cannot believe I was right. Did you know this is the end of the series for Ghost Rider? That's how they end the series, is with Gooey Gus.
That is correct.
And I'm
what
like,
a way to go.
I'm like, what the fuck happened between episode 1, season 1, and season 3, episode 9, where they went from solving small crimes to Gooey Gus? What the fuck happened on this show to get here? And I was so shocked that it wasn't a fever dream. I could not believe it was real. I was like, for years I've like been like, I must be misremembering it. And I finally looked it up and I was like, nope. Gooey Gus is 100% real and he's gonna haunt your nightmares. like
the worst thing is I'm looking at some of these GIFs like people being fully encased in
Yes.
these, like gooey slime.
Yes.
Like this probably scared a bunch of kids, but this awakened something in some people.
I just like, what the fuck were they smoking? What to get to fucking?
I mean, the 80s were wild. I watched.
This was the 90s.
A lot of 80s.
This happened in 95.
No, but even like early, like
even like
around
mid-90s.
like when, because the same thing. Like I had this conversation with my partner about like the Aliens movies and like Terminator, where like I had toys, not me, but like actually my friends had like Terminator toys and like Aliens, but like they were rated R movies.
Yes.
Like you would not
they were
watch
marketed.
Things, you had like toys, and you're like, pew, I'm playing with the aliens. Like this, I'm looking at all this stuff right now. I'm like, this is like pure late 80s, early 90s. Like, oh yeah, the kids can. This is fine.
I cannot stress enough. This was not a horror show. Like,
no, absolutely
what
not.
the fuck happened? Anyway.